Okay, well, I think I'd just rather hear the players talk than anything else. I mean, the game, I think it kind of speaks for itself. We didn't know the nature of how it would go based on the first couple of days, but the game became very offensive. It was just one of those nights that you see every so often. Certainly, on Clemson's side, that's not indicative of them by any stretch. They've got a very good team. They played some outstanding baseball here over the past month and a half, and throughout the year, we won 47 games. That says something. But I'm proud of our team. I'm proud of our team of how we reacted in this particular tournament. Proud of the two guys on my left because they're juniors inside the program, and they battled through the year, and they did a nice job of coming in here tonight, very focused. Connor had a night that no one would, anyone would love to have. It's just remarkable. He's one of the best defensive shortstops we've ever had. That offensive output today, and Scotty has just been just so good behind the plate, and he's had such a good month himself offensively. So you can just talk to them if you would.
Questions for the students?
Connor, you guys reached some NCAA tournament records in that game in terms of home runs. What's your explanation? Where did the home runs come from?
I don't think there's any explanation. I think we came in, just focused and ready to play, and just kind of crazy night.
Anything similar in your past? You're not a home run hitter like that. I mean, Little League or anything growing up ever?
Close.
Steven, when you guys are in the dugout and there's 3 homers, 4 homers, 5 homers, and they keep going, what's the reaction? What were you guys saying in the dugout when those kept coming?
It's exciting. I mean, it's awesome to see everybody getting there. So we love seeing Julian get on the board. We love seeing Harrison, and that was Harrison's first, so we were really excited for him.
Connor, you guys have done this back-to-back years, come here and won on the road. What do you think it says about the team to come here and beat a 1 seed on the road?
I think both years are different. 2 different teams. But I think our approach was really good. We were focused. We didn't get caught up in the crowd or anything like that. We knew what we needed to do. We did that.
Other questions for the players?
Coach, any news at all about like hosting a regional or where you guys might go?
Yeah, I don't know any of that right now. I'm just going to enjoy what we did.
Any other questions for the student athletes? All right, guys, you can go. Questions for Coach Corbin?
Tim, can you give us any baseball reason why all those home runs happened tonight? Matchups or anything?
Baseball, just one of those things. I mean, it can happen every so often. We've been on the other side of that too, and it's no fun. And but from an offensive standpoint, we just had a lot of kids who were very aggressive. They were very deliberate. I could tell when we were in the batting cages that there was a different feel, not a different feel of what they're doing, because I think they're pretty consistent, but I just thought they were very much on point. There wasn't any screwing around, not that there ever is, a very mature bunch, but they were very deliberate in what they were doing. They were getting off good swings in the cage, not that that's going to mimic what's going to happen into a game, but I felt like we were prepared, and I felt like we were going to play well.
I know it was different against different pitchers, but it seemed like there was a snowball effect a little bit there. Did you sense that at all?
Absolutely. I mean, that happens. I mean, it happens on the other side. It's just once a couple guys start swinging the bat well, guys get up there, they feel confident about what they're doing. I thought, you look at the score, but I thought the big turnaround in that entire situation was bases loaded, 1 out. And when we got out of it and then came right back, I thought that was the switch, because I thought the game could have been either way. That's a very explosive team. And when Harrison Ray walked, that really got some things going, and that built a very big inning. But that game was in the balance. In no time was I standing over there at third base until the very end, thinking that game was over.
Why did you stick with Mason when they were loaded?
Temperature of the game. I think it's just difficult to bring in a kid. He had good stuff. Talked to Scotty about his stuff. I asked Brownie about it. He says he feels good. His stuff's still crisp. And I thought that he would be able to execute the breaking ball against Davidson. And then Beer, flip of the coin, you can bring anyone in against Beer. And it's going to be a tough matchup. But I just thought the temperature of the game would have been too difficult to bring in a reliever at that point, and I think at least Mason deserved the opportunity to try to get himself out of it.
Coach, as an opposing coach, what's it like preparing for Seth Beer and having him in the other lineup going up against him?
It's very difficult. It's a huge presence in the box. You have to really pay attention to pitches. He's got great coverage. He misfires on the ball and still he'll hit a ball out. He's just, we haven't seen a lot of hitters. I haven't seen a lot of hitters like that in the last 16 years I've been at Vanderbilt. He changes the scoreboard with one swing of the bat. He's had an incredible career. One way or the other, whatever happens with him from a draft standpoint, but boy, he's a heck of a player. And you got a lot of good players on that team. Williams, I congratulated him after, just the standpoint, and that kid's talking throughout the whole game. He's had a tremendous career himself, but he's a senior. He's staying in the game the entire time. He's communicating the entire time. Give him a lot of credit. But this is a very good Clemson team that we were able to beat.
Any other questions? Coach, thanks very much.
Thank you.
Congratulations.